So good morning. How are you?
I'm fine, sir. Great. Fit as fiddle. Thank you for asking. And what about you?
Yeah, I'm always fantastic. Thank you so much for asking me too. So as we are meeting for the first time, I'm so happy to meet you and see you here. So can you introduce yourself? So it will be good for me to know about you and my viewers and watchers also will be able to know you. So can you introduce, please?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Definitely. Yes, I'm Anisha. I'm from Maharashtra. Currently
Mhm.
staying in Mumbai. I'm housewife as well as I'm mother also. Yes, and nowadays I like speaking English, so that's why I'm learning English. My qualification is very low, so yeah, but I'm considered English language, so that's why I'm learning English and nothing. Yeah.
Yeah, of course. You're absolutely right. I'm so happy to hear that because English is a language. You can learn it. A lot of people you will see like who are masters in English, who has like done PhD in English, but they are not all able to speak English. So it is all about speaking, and the spoken English is totally different from that those degrees and that written stuff. So,
Yeah.
okay, as you told me about now, it's my turn. I'm going to tell you about myself. As you know, I think my name is Ashutosh Dwivedi, and I'm speaking to you from Kanpur city of Uttar Pradesh. About my qualifications, I have pursued my bachelor's degree, that is BCom Honors Accounting from Banaras Hindu University, and now I'm pursuing my master's, that is Masters of Arts in English Literature. And I do also run a YouTube channel which is based on spoken English conversations. And my YouTube channel name is Asu Official 2021. So this is all about me. Thank you.
Yes, sir.
So yes. So now
So
I would like to ask some questions to you. Yes, you can go on. Do you have any question?
no, I haven't questions, but now I want to tell you. Means I follow you when I started my English speaking journey. So when
Mhm,
at that time I follow clapping application. So there,
mhm.
I sorry. There I heard about you and I watched your video and I like so much. But I thought your English is very means you are very expert in English. So how can I talk to you this type of and how can I talk to means look like you is very difficult for me. But not possible. But yeah, I will try and speak look like you because your speaking skill is very nice and yeah, everyone I think attract with your language. So sir, I have one question. So how you learn and yeah, and which kind of you method use? Yeah, I would like to you explain me.
Yeah, for sure. So thank you so much for a lot of compliments. And when it comes to my spoken English journey and how I learned it, so when I was back to like my hometown in COVID-19 due to COVID in 2020, so I had a lot of leisure time. So that's why I thought of working on my communication skills because it is very important for everybody. I was not able to speak in English and I was happy speaking Hindi. There was no need of English in my life or in my studies, what I felt. But when I came back in just, COVID-19, I thought I should work on my communication skills and I should work on my personality. So I started practicing from the first day onwards. That day was 29th April 2020. I got an application that Buddy Talk and I started communicating with the strangers there. So what I used to do, I used to follow a method or a rule that was like 80-20. 80% time I used to give for speaking English and 20% time I used to give for like watching videos and listening something and that this kind of things. So because speaking was very important, as you said, this is a language and you can learn by speaking and listening to it. It is not important that you'll have to go to school and you'll have to learn how to read and write, because a lot of uneducated people you will be able to see that who are not able to write and read that language, but they are able to communicate, right? They learned
Yes.
that language by the environment. So same for me. I started speaking English from the first day onwards, and I used to practice for 4 hours, 5 hours, and 6 hours. It was difficult in the beginning because I was not able to understand their questions because I was not good enough to understand. But literally, I started understanding and I started enjoying the journey. So it's been 3 years. I have been talking with the people, and I did more than 15,000 conversations. That's what I'll say. So it is all about my journey. Then I started making communication, like, videos on YouTube. Then I started having conversations with the Clappingo tutors, Ace Fluency trainers, and a lot of trainers. So in that way, I have improved. And till now, I'm improving. There are a lot of things to work on. Yes. It is a lifelong learning journey.
Yes, yes. So did you copy with others? Means who's English what can I say? English trainer. So did you copy?
Copy means like I tried to speak like them.
Yeah,
Is
yeah.
that you
Yes,
are
yes.
asking? No, it's not like that. I am trying to find out my own uniqueness. I don't copy them because you are different, right? And you can
Yes.
have your own uniqueness. The way I'm speaking, that is different. The way you are speaking, that is different. You don't need to copy me or copy someone else. You will have to find out your own uniqueness because everybody is different. So by listening to the people, I got my own way. I was not copying anyone, but I used to talk with the people as much as I can. So I got my own way to speak. So yes, by listening, by watching, you'll be able to get a lot of things. That's what I did.
Okay. So how which means how can you practice your means tongue? There is mouth and tongue something. Yeah. So
Yes, tongue twisters. It is all about the practice. Mhm. So the what I used to do, I used to take tongue twisters and I used to practice and I used to record them. And first I used to speak them slowly. Then I used to speak them in a medium pace. Then I used to speak them in a fast pace. So that's how I was able to become comfortable with this language. And talking with the people, as I already said, that I used to talk for 6 hours and 7 hours. So whole day I was speaking this language. So I became comfortable. My tongue became comfortable speaking this language. And sometimes I used to take a paragraph and I used to speak out loud to become better with the pronunciation and fluency. So such kind of things I used to do. I did everything. I used to speak in front of camera. I used to speak in front of mirror. Even though now also sometimes I do that. This kind of things I followed.
okay, okay. You can ask
Yeah.
me questions. Mhm.
Yeah, so now I would like to ask, like, as you said that you're a housewife and you're a mother. So why do you think like you should work on your spoken English? Why is it important for you?
Yes, yes. Actually, yeah. Actually, I'm a mother, housewife, but I could not understand. I mentioned their mother, housewife, because I'm working also somewhere,
Mhm,
but I'm
okay.
staying there 24 hours. Yeah, means my job is baby caretaker. So
Mhm,
I'm working. So I when I joined in here in this job, so at that time that girl is only 4 months completed, and now she is 8 years completed. So now she going to school. So in the morning I have time. And second thing, I visited in Bangalore work purpose. So I stayed there 1 year. So there I noticed everyone speak English, and there I think necessary you understand English. So there, I noticed there doesn't matter what is your qualification. Everyone understand and everyone speak. Yeah. So then I thought I know little bit English, so why not I try? So then
mhm.
I'm very much impressed there, and then I started my English journey. But it was very low at that time. My English actually, I had no idea anything, any English, but only little some words I know. So that's why I started. But nowadays I'm enjoying this language.
Oh, that's great. So from there you got a desire to learn spoken English. So you
Yes.
stayed there for a 1 year in Bangalore.
Yeah, yeah. I'm stayed there 1 years, and then I came here in Mumbai. So then I want to miss face to face speaking is the most important thing. So I joined spoken class, but there is no any environment speaking English also,
Mhm.
and yeah, learning also. So then there my time also wasted and my money also wasted. So, but there I left it. Then I realized my time here wasted. So it's okay. My money wasted. No, doesn't matter. Then I left it, and then I started using Hybro application. Yes. Then now I am practicing at my home. Yeah, myself. Yes, sir.
Okay, that's great. So you were there in Mumbai, you were taking classes, but they used to teach you English in Marathi, or there was no environment, as you said, in offline classes. Are you
Yeah.
talking
There
about
is
offline classes, right?
offline, because I thought face to face speaking is most important thing. No, you
Mhm.
speaking face to face, then you will be speak English very well. I thought so.
Mhm.
That's why I joined there, but there is not any environment. So yeah, yes,
So how long have you been practicing and learning English? When you thought
yeah.
of practicing, like how long it has been?
I have been learning English 1.5 years now completed. Yes,
Oh,
yeah,
that's great. It's
yes.
wonderful. So, as you said that about your job, like you do 24/7. So, I'm curious to know about it. Like, how long have you been doing it? And what about your family? Your kids are also living with you?
No, sir. No, I have been joined here
If
last
you're
8 years.
comfortable, then you can tell me. Are you comfortable to
No
talk about
problem.
it?
Yeah. No problem. No problem. Yeah, because yeah, this
Yeah,
is
then fine.
reality. So why I speak here lie? No, sir. Yeah, actually, I have been working here last 8 years. So, but my all family members they are staying in my hometown. Yes, because I am staying in another house. Yeah,
Yeah,
there
another,
is a
where is your hometown? Basically, you
my
were
home.
born and raised in Maharashtra itself, right?
Yes, yes, yeah. But my hometown is Raigad. Yes, sir.
Right. Okay.
Yes, yes, yeah,
And
yeah.
nowadays you are staying in another district.
Yes, yes, Mumbai. Yeah.
Oh, Mumbai, the capital city of your state, right?
Yes, yes,
So
yes. And
nowadays you
I'm
are staying in Mumbai, hmm,
yes,
and
yes.
your
Now I'm
family,
staying
your kids are living in Raigad.
Raigad. Yeah, yeah. So I'm
Hmm.
staying here. So those are people good English speaker, and those are working in IT sector. So I have an environment, but I have no habit. I had no habit, so that's why now I do not speak with them in English. I do not try with speak in English with them because I had no habit. So that's why. But yeah, I will try after before.
Yeah,
Yeah,
of
after.
course. Now you're able to talk, and I know that you will be able to become a good speaker for sure. It is all about practicing. Yes, you joined the offline institute, but today also we are talking face to face, right? If you are not
Yes.
able to get offline environment, but you said you are living in a family where you can talk with them, so that's good. So you can practice with people like me, and then you can become confident, and then you can talk to them, and you can talk like with that girl also who goes to school, so in that way you'll be able to improve yourself and you can become a better speaker. Why not? It's possible. There's no need of a lot of grammar, and there's no need of a lot of degrees. Practically you can speak English by talking to the people, like listening and watching a lot of content. So, and what about your kids? Can you tell like what they do? What about their
Yeah,
studies?
my kids when I joined here, when I joined job, so at that time those are small, 8 years and 10 years. My daughter 10 years at that time, and my son he's 8 years completed that time. But
Mhm.
now those are 19 and 17 years. So those are studying in college. So my son he's 12th passed science side. So now he pursuing just last week admission. He was admission. My grammar here and there.
He took
Yeah.
admission. Mhm.
Yeah. He took admission in engineer, chemical engineer, and my
Chemical
daughter's
engineering. Okay.
yeah.
Mhm.
And my daughter, she's now become last year's. Yes, sir.
Oh, okay. So they are doing their graduation.
Yes,
So
sir.
that's why, okay, now they are able to manage by themselves. So that's why
Yes.
I was thinking like if yours like kids are there, they are studying in fifth standard, eighth standard, they need the care of their mother, right? So that's why I was
Yes.
asking. And
Yeah.
what
Before I
about your
entered
husband? Like he
yeah,
lives
my
with them?
husband, no, no, no. Everyone there staying. So there is a mother. There is everyone speak Marathi language. There is Hindi also speaking. People are Hindi speak also, but means very low. Yeah. So they
So
are
most of
not
the time
competent.
people talk in Marathi.
Marathi, mother tongue. Yes, yes. Yeah. So I have mother-in-law, father-in-law, and my husband also. But when I came here, so my child were very small, so I took my parents' house and then I came here. But now those are staying what each other. Yeah.
Yeah, of course. Okay, that's good to hear about you. So, like another question goes to you that what kind of challenges are you facing while learning this language, English?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Actually, I'm practicing also. I have been practicing grammar also. I thought basic grammar is important while speaking.
Yes.
So
Mhm.
I'm learning. I'm practicing basic grammar and modal also, and I know very well. But every time while speaking, I forgot that thing. And talk about vocabulary. So that thing also I'm learning, but yeah, that thing I'm learning, I'm remembering, and I'm making sentences also. But whenever I try to I want to use that word, but at that time I forgot. So how can I remember while speaking? So would you like to
Oh, this
explain
is your
me?
question.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. Like like you said it right. A lot of people that have the same problem. Even though I used to face the same problem. What I used to do, I used to write down those words in my notebook, but I was not able to use those words in my speaking. So it was like kind of waste of time because I was writing 10 words, 20 words, 30 words every day, but I was not able to speak or I was not able to use them in my speaking. So it was not working. I did that for a few months, but then what I started doing, rather than writing or mucking up those words, I started learning by listening to the people. Like whenever I listen a video, if I get a new word, I try to focus on it. Then I write down and I try to find out the meaning of it, like where to use, how to use. Because when you are learning a word with a context, because if you are
Yeah.
taking a dictionary and just writing the words and just mugging up, those are not working. But when, like, if I'm speaking any word, and then if you will watch that video, you'll be able to understand that where to use, right, in which
Yes.
situation I have used that word. Context matters a lot. So why, what I started doing, I started watching a lot of people and I started learning practically. Second thing, I used to take a paragraph and I used to read that, and if I was getting new words, I used to write down and I used to find out the meaning, then I used to read that paragraph again. So in that way, you will be able to learn those words practically. And the second thing, you can make some sentences from it as well. If you are getting a new word, try to make 4 to 5 sentences from it. So you'll be able to understand that how to use that word practically. And then don't forget to use in your speaking as well. Whenever you get the situation, try to take time, but use that word. And what another thing you can do, if you have someone like with whom you can discuss, so discuss those words that today I have learned 2 new words and I would like to discuss with you. If you will discuss those words again and again, those words are going to be there in your permanent memory for a very long period of time. But if you are just mugging and you're not using them, of course it will be there in your temporary memory. So that's why
Yeah.
you'll have to revise them again and again. You'll have to discuss with others, try to use those words as much as you can. So that is the practical way of learning vocabulary. Apart from this, I don't nowadays I don't do that writing down 10 words, 20 words, 30 words. But if I'm not able to use them, that what is the use of writing those words?
Yes, yes, that's good. That's good. I will try follow you. What you are mentioned here, I will try follow definitely. Yes, sir. Thank you.
Yeah. So
Yes.
that's what, apart from vocabulary, like grammar, and what kind of problems do you face? What about talking? Like, how do you get speaking partners?
I'm using Hybrid application and I have two friends. Those are speaking very well. One of the friend he has a good command in grammar, and
Mhm.
one of the friends she has a good command vocabulary. So I'm trying talking to them. Yes, but every time I forgot. So yeah, this is my mind
Yes,
problem.
okay.
And
So you are talking about an application that is highbrow. So
yeah.
how does it work?
Yeah, it was a good working because yeah, because when now what I'm speaking that application through speaking, there is everyone available, beginner, advanced level, everyone. So I'm trying to there speak everyone, but
So there
sometimes
is a system you can talk with the people for free, right?
yeah, yeah, free. But nowadays, yeah, there's free, and there is time, not timing mentioned also before, but nowadays timing mentioned 25 minutes. You speak 25 minutes, then automatically disconnect call. And there also now new what can I say facility available. but I do not do use that. Yeah, I'm using. But yeah, and you want to continue. So you paid fee there 85 rupees, and then you use monthly 85 rupees, and you speak with everyone, anyone a whole day. Yeah, there is no timing
Oh,
mentioned. Ah,
24/7. I got it. Okay. That's great to hear about that application.
yeah.
So now, of course, coming back to your profession again. So as you said that you live here, so do you like your job?
Yeah, I like my job. Yes, yes, because my study uncompleted actually. People are telling me you don't mention there your study uncompleted, but it's okay now. This is reality. So why I yeah. So my study uncompleted. So who can give me any company job and it's impossible. Oh yeah,
Of
so that's why
course.
I choose this job. But any future time, I would like to teach in English rural area, my hometown or any.
Yes, if you can teach people is spoken English, because spoken English doesn't need a lot of technicalities of grammar. If you'll be
Yes,
able to speak better, you can provide them a good environment. You can provide them a platform to talk with each other. That's how they can become better. You're absolutely right. You can do that in future. So
and
so do you like? Mhm. Yes,
And
go
sir,
on.
now what I'm speaking now. So I noticed also I miss in my in my around so many students. Those are graduate person. Those are good means graduate person, graduate student. But they
Mhm.
unable to speak, unable to tell me those in daily routine. Yeah, they are unable to
Yeah, they are
speak.
not able to talk
Yeah.
about the introduction. They can't tell
Yes.
you. Yeah, it's
Yes.
absolutely right. They are
Yeah.
educated, but then also they struggle a lot to speak better English.
Yes. So I would like to teach them actually. Yeah. Yes.
Oh, that's great. So, like nowadays you are here. So, do you get time for yourself to work on your English? How many hours do you give for your spoken English, and what do you do every day to improve your spoken English?
Yes, sir. Actually, in the morning, she is going to school. So at that time, I'm because in here in this house, everyone consider me. I'm a family member. So now I'm yeah. So now I have a lack of time because she's going to school 7 to 1:30. So I have lack of time. So in the morning I'm cooking. So while cooking I'm watching video and I'm listening most part listening. And then after 10 to 12 I do practice means watching video and what is the important videos there. So then is helpful. So I jot down my notebook and I mentioned already I'm using Hybrid application. I have been using. So I'm practice there. I talk to two people. Yeah, half an hour. So 1 hour. I try to complete there. Yes. And in the evening also 1 hour I get time. I have time because I going to walking. And
Mhm.
yeah, every day I go to walking. I go to walking.
Yeah,
Oh
in the
my God.
evening you go for a walk. Mhm.
Yeah, I go for walk. So at that time, I try to use that application, Hybrid application. Yes, and at night also
Okay, that's
again,
great.
I study watching video
So
and
you get time to work on yourself, and you are also
yes,
running a YouTube channel, right?
yes, yes, yes. Yeah, there also I'm
Mhm.
there is one means reason because I'm on so my study uncompleted. I'm 10 fail person actually, but now I'm speaking. So I want to improve my English also. Talking to so many people and remove my hesitation. And I speak with. I want to speak with everyone, any stranger, English stranger. Speak with them confidently because I thought I speak with them, so definitely my improve English. My increase
For sure.
English definitely. So that's
Mhm.
why I'm trying. And second thing is so many people. So now I mentioned those are student graduates completed. Though those are unable to speak English because they haven't an environment. That's why. And some students they have no money joined any offline any spoken class. So that's why they are not doing. So I thought here in mobile in YouTube channel through everyone try to speak English. Definitely those are learn English. And nowadays so many application. Those are good applications. Some application good application. So I'm trying, I'm doing these things. So I want to the some those are people watch my video and they also get motivated, because uncompleted study, uncompleted person, she's speaking, she's trying, so why not I can, I'm graduate person. This type of they consider, they think and they try. So that's why I create my channel.
Okay, that's great. Of course, you have a great mindset. Yeah, that's very nice. Now I'm coming to the last question of this session, that what piece, as you said that you would like to tell them that if you can speak, so they can speak as well. So what piece of advice you would give to people who would like to start their spoken English journey? Like what,
Yeah.
how they should start? What, how will you say, and what kind of things will you say to them?
I thought they can also try speak English with anyone. They also try to
Mhm.
remove those hesitation. So yeah, this I would like to tell them. Yeah,
Yeah,
yes,
so
yes.
speaking is the
Because this,
solution, and they should talk with the strangers
yeah,
as much as they
and
can.
yeah, yeah, and I'm consider English. This is a other language. This is a language, so you can try to speak with anybody. Then you will speak. Because when I came here in Mumbai, that time I'm unable to speak Hindi also. Yes, I
Mhm.
understand. I was understand little bit at that time, but I have no habit, so I do not speak with anyone. But now I am speaking Hindi very well. Yeah, so I
Mhm.
do not do practice. I do not do join. I do not do join any class and nothing. I do not do. I do not do correct, or I do not did.
I did not.
I did not. Yeah, I did not do.
Mhm.
I did not learn grammar also. But now I am speaking. Now I'm little bit speaking. Yeah, but I'm practicing. I'm not speaking very well. My grammar here and there. But I'm trying. No, so you can also means when who's those trying learning English. So I thought they also try consider English is a language and they also try. Yeah, yeah.
Yes, you're absolutely right. That's correct. So, okay, thank you so much. Many, many thanks. Do you would like to, do you like to say anything else, or do you have anything else to
No,
say?
sir. Yes, sir. I'm fumbling very much because I'm speaking to means very English means expert English, but I want to build up my communication skills. So that's why I emailed you and I watched your video also yesterday. You talked to Anjali. So then I there also I consider she can speak. So why not I try? So then I emailed you. Sorry, message you. So
Yeah,
thank
that's
you so
great.
much, sir. Yeah, thank you so much. You give me opportunity. Thank you so much.
Yeah,
Yes.
pleasure mine always. So, all the best and keep practicing. Thank you so much. It was really nice talking to you. Okay, bye. Take care.
Okay, bye. Bye. Take care. Have a nice day.